right.
Okay, you okay?
Yep.
All right. Okay, welcome to the Coach Kim and me show. We missed last week's session because we had filming problems, but we back today. We missed last week's session because we had filming problems, but we back today up in the O at the Rock Studios. Brother Clay, thank you. Pick me up from school. Thank you, sir. Also hosting as always. It's always a lovely time up here. Okay, we're gonna get started. We never get a chance, so real quick, I like to make a shout out or a rest in peace for the one and outs, right? The one and outs, had 6 of them last weekend, the weekend before. So first round outs in the NFC, the Rams, the Eagles, and the Cowboys, right? And first round outs in the AFC, the Browns, the Steelers, and the Dolphins. The only thing I like to say is that both the Eagles and the Cowboys lost to the Packers and the Bucks. Okay, which you say anything you want about any of the teams and we good.
No,
I'm cool already.
Yeah.
You know.
Eagles was my Super Bowl pick in the beginning.
Oh,
but,
yeah. Yeah, and Miami was one of yours.
Miami was my other.
Jacksonville, Seattle I had.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so who you had?
I had Miami Eagles.
Eagles,
I had
Miami
Miami
Eagles.
Eagles, and they both took
I had the
towards
49ers
the end of the
and
season.
Okay, so you still get the Niners and the...
and the Jets, but I
Ah.
went back
No.
on the
That was
Jets.
before the first.
Oh, you
game,
took
huh?
Buffalo.
4 plays,
Yeah.
and I changed my mind. I went back to the Dolphins.
I like changed my pick to the Ravens.
Yeah.
How they look, yeah. Okay, good. So we're moving on from those teams, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so all those 6 teams losing set up this last week.
Oh, Miami needs a tight end. That's all I gotta say.
Miami needs a tight end. Dallas needs a coach.
Oh, did I open a can of worms?
Yeah, if we could go all. Yeah, we're not going there though. Okay. So this made the Saturday Sunday games, and I thought the matchups were fantastic.
Excellent.
Saturday we had the Texans and the Ravens, and the Packers and the Niners. The 2 number ones played, and the 2 number ones advanced. And then on Sunday we had the Bucks and the Lions, and the Chiefs and the Bills. So let's go with the first game. Is that cool? Let's start. Texans played the Ravens Saturday, and the Texans hung around for the first half, and then Baltimore just flexed, and it was over.
Yeah.
So what? Ravens look.
Ravens look like they're
They
still
always do.
on that level, you know.
But they never
Not
come
once this
down
year.
from the level.
Not once this year.
I
We've been
mean-
waiting.
Yeah,
You're going to lose,
yeah.
right?
They get a couple losses though.
So
Which is
give them
perfect.
that.
Yeah, but they haven't looked. Yeah, they
but
haven't
for
looked
most
beatable
part,
though.
No, they look like they're.
Like I asked
Unbeatable.
Coach last week, what can beat the Ravens, and he said only the Ravens can beat the Ravens. And I was like, yeah, you know what? You spot on. You spot on.
I was wondering if they were going to be a little rusty because they
Not at
had
all.
a couple weeks off.
Well, a half of letting, I think, a pretty good team, a team on the rise,
Yeah, I mean the
hang
first half
around.
was slow, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it
then they just took off,
was.
left them in the dust. Yeah.
Yeah,
So okay, we cool on that one.
yeah.
Okay, this game to me, I couldn't believe how good this game was, or not good this game was, depending on how you're looking at it. The Packers went to the Niners. The Packers had that game. The Texans never had the game before. The Packers had that game. I'm gonna say it. People are gonna be like, no way. I think the Packers are as good as the Niners, if not better. I think the Packers can beat them. If they play 5 times, they beat them 2 or 3 times. I don't think the Niners would beat them every time. You know what I mean? I think.
That's yeah.
I also think the Niners played a little slow, it seemed like to me.
Played a little slow.
But,
Debo Samuels got injured.
Yeah, early.
Early.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
that
true.
first quarter.
But I love the Packer game. And I'm not a fan of LaFleur at all. But man, I love that Packer. They just
Jordan
that
Love's
style
the
of
real
play.
deal?
Jordan Love is the real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take Jordan Love
We
over
have a
Brock
lot
Purdy
of
right
young
now.
quarterbacks.
Yeah, unreal.
And the Packers are running the ball. Too.
Oh, they were destroying
They
him
were
on the
running
ground.
the ball,
That's
man.
why I thought, as I'm watching, I'm like, they're going to win this game. That's what it felt like to me. They're going to pull this off.
Yeah.
And Brock scored that last drive. He took him down.
Yeah.
And then the
Hey.
Green Bay couldn't get down the field.
Brock got it done when it counted.
Yeah, Love did it
Got
before
it.
that, right?
Yeah.
And he had a couple of plays. He had a third and like 22 that Love converted.
Yeah.
In the drive. And how was that?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That was a penalty on that one?
Yeah, but he caught it anyway, I think. Or maybe not. But it was a 30
No,
20.
no, I know he caught it.
And they called it back?
I think so.
Well, he might. He had one he converted on the drive before when they went up on San Francisco before San Francisco's last drive. And John, when he was in that 3rd and 22 or whatever it was, John tells me, this is when legends are made. And he converts it. And we're like, here we go, baby. Here we go. But then Brock gets the ball back and he takes him down. And Brock was a little, I want to say he missed a lot of passes that game. But in that last drive, he was making nice drops.
Well, that's when it.
That's when it counts. And he did it. And then there was still a little bit of time, but not enough. And he threw a pick. So,
Yeah.
but still, what a game, yeah?
Yep. Good game.
Two teams, two really nice teams.
It was
Yeah.
fun weekend.
Lions Packers is going to be pretty mean next year if the Lions can even run with the
Yeah.
pack next year.
That was close.
Yeah.
NFC North
Almost there.
NFC North can be
becoming
wicked.
a powerhouse again.
Go Bears.
Hey, can you believe it?
Hey man, we'll hit all that stuff I saw later. Okay, we move into Sunday. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, the Bucks went to the Lions and gave them everything they could have, right?
Mhm.
They only lost by 8, right? Or did they score a late touchdown too? They might have
No,
scored a
no, I
late
think so,
touchdown.
but they had
They
a
were in the
chance to
game.
come
Yeah.
back and then-
Oh, they were in it because
And they threw a pick
yeah,
there.
at the end, you're right. Yeah. So Mayfield took it over there. Jared Goff is going to the NFC Championship game.
There you
Yeah,
go.
man.
I like the Lions. I have trips with the coach. That's Michael Liana. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think so, but maybe I am.
I
But
think-
the Lion team, I really enjoy.
Goff
Right?
did
St.
a
Brown's a
good
beast,
job.
dude.
Goff did a
Goff's
great
playing great.
job, man.
Dude, he threw for like 4,500 yards this year. He's having a great season.
Having a great season.
Yeah, they're fun to watch. Right?
I remember
Yeah.
that's how he was playing for the Rams when they went to the Super
Yeah.
Bowl that year.
Yeah.
Slinging it around, man.
If the Lions go Super Bowl, I think the crowd's gonna be cool as hell. You know what I mean? Gonna be a Detroit crowd. They haven't been there a long time. They're gonna be slick. You know what I mean?
When was the last
Suits and nice cars. What?
Detroit ever been to the Super Bowl?
I don't think so. Super Bowl, Detroit, when? I don't think so.
I know they won their first playoff game in 30 years.
Barry never
so-
goes Super Bowl. Barry was
No.
always on the bad teams, just like Sweetness. But
I
then
think
Sweetness
Barry
finally got
won
there at
like
the end
one playoff game, maybe. Barry
by himself.
won on 11.
Play offense and defense. Yeah, 1 on 11. That's how it is sometimes. Okay, I'll go look, but there's no way because I would have that in my mind.
Yeah.
Detroit Super
I
Bowl.
can't- But I don't really know a lot of like football in like the 50s.
No, but we still know all the Super Bowls. Super Bowl 1, Green
yeah,
Bay.
Super
Super
Bowl,
Bowl 2,
yeah.
Green Bay.
Pittsburgh
Right, and then
took
what?
over
Then the
after.
Jets, Super Bowl 3. And
Didn't Earl Morrow win a Super Bowl?
see, that's way back on me even. Earl Moore. Earl what?
Morrow.
Earl Morrow from Detroit.
And
I'll go look that up. I'll go put him up. Cool. We're gonna look. I don't think so.
Well,
but we're gonna
Motor
look.
City.
Yeah, Motor City.
City.
Okay, last game. You want to talk about it or we just pass?
I don't want to talk about
Okay, we're gonna pass on
that.
that. Chiefs
What
went.
a game!
Chiefs went to the Bills. I thought the Bills was gonna win.
I did.
I underestimated the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They went to a hostile Buffalo Stadium and got it done, dude. They got it done. Kind of
Yeah,
trippy, yeah.
they did.
They're good.
They did.
I almost
You
thought
think
it
they
was
executed?
automatic because I always said
Yeah,
all the Bills need
is home
is the
field,
home field.
and they had it.
And they had it. But so much controversy in this game.
Oh yeah, always.
And with me, Coach, it's a lot of it was play calling on the Bills. That was some bad stuff.
It was rough.
But the two teams, the players, played their butts off. It was a great game to watch because it was good talent at its highest level.
Yeah, Allen never had his best game.
It's always a good game with those two teams.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. And
Yeah.
it was decided by a muffed field goal.
Yeah,
That sliced
well,
right, never even hook.
Yeah, that's the only. I wish he made it.
Yeah, they would get some OT.
It would have made the last minute half.
Let
really
it
exciting.
happen.
Oh, yeah, way more exciting, yeah.
Teams, not one.
That's
man
right, had a minute and a
play.
half left.
But the win was bad.
Yeah,
Still.
that's his field though.
Yeah, and that's his job.
That's
true.
his
He
I would've
was a
slept
He
there.
knows that field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think too the kind Josh, his stats wasn't the best, but they ran the ball a lot too.
They did. They were
ran the
running.
ball
They were
a
running
lot.
good.
So ever since Brady took over, Buffalo's been running the ball way more, and Josh, his stats numbers haven't been like spectacular, but I noticed his turnovers have kind of decreased. Like he only no turnovers in that game.
Yeah, he never busts a pick at all.
Not one pick, no fumble, no pick in that.
Yeah.
In that game.
Which is huge. Which
And
almost more makes you think you go win.
Yes, exactly. If you would have told me that before, Josh
Well,
Allen's
won.
not going to throw one pick or
They
fumble
won,
the ball once,
yeah.
I'm thinking, oh, we're going to win the game.
Yep.
You know? But to me, the story of that game was Buffalo's defense was just decimated, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They couldn't
that's what you're
stop
saying.
Kansas City. And I saw this stat which kind of made me think that Buffalo needs a upgrade in DC. So Buffalo played Kansas City 3 times in the playoffs. In those 3 playoff games, Kansas City only punted 4 times.
That's bananas.
Yeah.
How can
In
that
3
be?
games.
That's
You think they
unbelievable.
won 1 or 2 of those?
Yeah, man.
That's
I mean,
unbelievable.
you would think you want a team to punt 4 times in one game.
Yeah.
And going
In
for it.
one game. So
That's an average.
the 3 playoff
3
games,
and
Buffalo
4.
played Kansas City 4 punts.
Wow.
And you know Patrick Mahomes 0 sacks in that game. This last game against the
Really?
Bills,
He's-
0 sacks. He only got pressured and touched twice. Not even touched, just barely touched.
He
twice.
had one where he's in the middle and he just did like a Three Stooges circle, and then boom, poofed right out of the side, and then completed the pass.
Yes.
And I was like,
To get,
I
yeah.
know.
But it was like a Three Stooges
That was
turnaround.
Like,
I
But-
mean, frick,
yeah.
you know Mahomes is gonna have 2
Better.
or 3 of those freaking plays,
Unreal.
man. You know,
unreal. Yeah.
but you know, hey, Kansas City, they capitalize, and that's what they
Yeah.
do. Andy Reid,
They took advantage.
to me, I think you can put him on the Belichick level.
Oh yeah, I'll take
Andy
that.
Reid. I wouldn't put Mahomes on the Brady level.
No, he
Not
gotta
yet.
win like
He's got more
6
to do.
more, dude, or
Maybe
whatever
his
it is.
trajectory's there, but Andy Reid, I mean, what he did at Philadelphia before he even got to Kansas City, what he did at Kansas City with who was the quarterback before Mahomes who got hurt? Anyway,
Alex Smith.
Smith, yeah.
Yeah.
He turned Alex Smith into a Super Bowl contending quarterback, and
Yeah.
then
True that.
he
was competing. He was
People were
good, though.
grumbling why Mahomes is taking the starting job just because Alex Smith got hurt, and he's ready to come back, which is pretty much the Brady story with Bledsoe, and then Mahomes just took it and ran with it. And
Yeah, can't
didn't
take that
even
from
look
him.
back.
True that.
So
yeah.
yeah.
So what then?
Defense looks like Poyer and Hyde are old. Maybe they're gonna retire this year.
Wow.
Our 2
wow.
All-Pro safeties, who I was hoping they would get at least 1 Super Bowl before they retire.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, that you know what? That loss was heartbreaking.
Yeah, it
for a
was.
lot of people. Obviously not the Chiefs fans, but a lot of people though.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's like we were talking about their window being closed. And remember at one point in this
Yeah.
year, their window's wide open. Their window does not look wide open anymore, right?
Yeah.
Well, I to me, this is how I think about it, because there's so much talk about the Buffalo Bills window. I
Yeah.
think their window is open, right? But just get all kind of cactuses and stuff
Yeah,
from the
from
window
Kansas
to
City.
get in. Yeah, there's burrows.
This big
there's
Kansas City cactus.
City,
Yeah, I got
there's-
you.
You know what I mean? Hard
True.
forgetting that big ass window
Yeah.
because all this cactus.
Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar.
Yo,
Jackson.
Baltimore cactus. That's
Yeah, you
messed
know,
up.
so-
Dude. Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah.
But defense, man, that's one of the things that we said a part of the formula, which is big.
Coach.
Yeah.
Quarterback that can do both bronze and brains, running
Running
game.
game.
You gotta have a legit D.
Gotta have a D. So
cannot
the
not.
Bills, I was going into the Kansas City game, I was already nervous because we already had 3rd stringers, 2nd stringers, a linebacker client who came off the couch 3 weeks before that and is starting. You know what I mean? DeMar Hamlin is
Yeah, that's
a
rough.
safety.
And you gotta be healthy.
Gotta be.
Everybody winning is healthy. Ravens are healthy. Ravens,
Ravens
looks-
are healthy. Good
Yeah.
They only
good
hurt
segue.
people. They don't get hurt.
Yeah.
And every time the Ravens fall short, somebody's injured, right? Lamar is injured, or Lamar's injured twice,
Yeah.
then they disappear.
Hey, did we talk Niners Lions?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, what we got?
Okay, so check it out then.
Yeah, enough Bills are enough.
Okay. We're gonna
Now,
flip.
the future.
Okay, so all of this has led us to where we at now. And that's Chiefs Ravens.
Divisional
Yeah, that's
championships.
AFC NFC championship games. So we'll go Lions Niners then. I don't know, bro. Right? I have no idea.
I think.
Which I don't need to have an idea. I can watch a game. I'm stoked. What a game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, really good game. 1 versus a 3.
Yeah.
How can you not cheer? I mean, San Francisco. How can you not be like for the underdog Lions? They're gonna lose their minds if they go Super Bowl. I hope the city can handle. Relax, you guys. If you guys win, get one more game. Relax. No, burn them down yet.
No, bullshit. Go party hardy.
Dude.
You just won the NFC championship.
No, man, you gotta play one
How
more.
long was that? Wow. They're gonna, don't burn anything.
Yeah. Don't get injured. Don't burn anything down.
Yeah.
Just
Party your
because,
butts
like he
off.
said, the big game is coming. So, but
Yeah,
party
that's
for
all
this one. You deserve
What
it.
a story that is for Detroit.
Oh, what a story.
What a story that is for Detroit.
So they got to be riding high. You're gonna have to play good.
I think
in San
one
Francisco.
key will be is if Debo Samuel's going to play because he's still questionable.
Huh?
Mm.
They get so much weapons though.
Yeah, I
But
was gonna
he's
say
so
Purdy will.
important.
He is so important. He's a special weapon though.
Yes.
No, I agree. Yeah, and you know what? It looked like Purdy was missing him
Yeah.
in that
Now you can
Green Bay
key
game.
Yeah.
on
It
CMC
really did.
more.
Yo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
Yeah.
poor guy. I
Yeah.
mean,
They had like 2 people on him all the time.
Oh.
You almost have to though.
Yeah,
but his
exactly.
game was real quiet for a while. I remember thinking like, wow, his game's quiet. But then he had one just monster run, right? Was it 50 or something?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's okay, not that quiet now. But that's how he does it, right? But he can break any play.
Yes.
That's why you got to watch
Yes.
him like that. But
Yeah.
that's why you got to
Kittle's
do it.
always
Lot of
ready
ball.
to.
Kittle's
break
always
it
ready.
open to,
Kittle had some drops, man, in that
Yeah,
game.
Kittle had
And that's
some
so rare.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why too. So Green Bay did get lucky in a lot of ways with like I don't think San Francisco played their best game.
And IU too. Hey, talk about the formula. San Francisco.
Coach.
Christian coach.
Yeah. Wicked running game.
Christian McCaffrey.
Silly.
3 number 1 receivers.
Yeah.
Ayuk, Debo Samuels, and Kittle.
Yep.
Because Kittle, I would put Kittle up there with like Kelsey and
Oh, yeah.
Andrews.
Oh, yeah.
As far as
All the way.
talent.
Kittle in the middle. I take
Kittle
Kittle
in the
over
middle, man.
Kelsey even maybe. Possibly. To me, that's a toss up. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And a killer defense. Too bad our Polynesian boy not playing.
He's
He's
not
hurt
up?
for the season. Yeah.
No chance of coming back for a Super Bowl. Nothing.
I never heard
Aw.
anything about it.
All right. That's a bummer. Oh, that would have been nice for him.
Yeah. You know he's hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man. Hopefully Debo can go.
Yeah. Okay, that's the first game I think,
Yeah.
and that's on Sunday. Okay, you guys ready? We move to the next game.
Yeah.
Chiefs
AFC
at
Championship
Ravens.
game, dude.
Oh.
Chiefs Ravens. Wow, that's more better than like Avengers and X-Men and all that stuff. Star
Wow.
Wars.
Wow.
Almost
Wow.
as good as the new Bob Marley movie coming out.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, they kind
I
of
will
mimic each other. It's a mirror. The quarterbacks throw deep,
Yeah.
and they throw a lot of short.
They're
They know how to
elusive.
run, and they throw on the run when somebody looking at the quarterback running
Yeah.
takes a couple steps,
Yeah.
and there goes the whiteout.
Best 2 QBs in the league. Yes.
Yeah, the best two that I know that do that often.
Best 2 teams in the league. I think the
Oh,
winner of this
yeah.
wins the Super Bowl. I
Yeah.
think Chiefs Ravens. I think the winner not going to lose in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't see it. You know what I mean? As good as the Niners
Yeah.
are, or if the Lions beat them, I just don't see it.
You know what was the best thing for the
But
Chiefs
what do I
was
know?
that losing streak they went through.
Yeah, and
Still
fighting
managed.
to get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, you know what?
Yeah.
I think this is going to backfire. More better they be all loose and like, oh, we so good. Yeah, they had to fight to get in. They never clinched to like week 16.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, obviously they was going to get in, but they never clinched to week 16, and they got rolled. They lost a lot of games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the best thing for them.
Andy Reid.
That's how good losing can be. How's that?
Yeah.
That's how good losing games can be.
If you
Don't
have
forget
a
that,
good
Ola
coach.
Thunder.
If you have a good coach. Yeah, let's go
Let's
Thunder.
go, kid.
Losing is good. It's how you lose, though. So what? I'm excited. That's like Christmas Day.
That's gonna be a good one.
What is?
Chiefs Ravens in
Oh,
Baltimore.
it's like.
And I'm
Christmas.
glad the Chiefs are on the road because guarantee way better game. Chiefs would wipe them at
Yeah,
home, I think.
yeah, Chiefs play good on that.
Yeah. And Ravens at home, let's go, baby. Yeah, what you got?
That's
I
gonna
can't.
be a tough one, yeah.
All the matchups, all of it. It's just gonna be outrageous.
Yeah.
So it's a heavyweight bout.
Yeah. 4 teams left.
Yeah.
And none of them is Buffaloes. I really don't care. Man.
Pile the show already.
He really doesn't
Pile,
care.
bro.
Give
We
a
out.
crap about football. Let's talk about the Vulcans basketball team, man. How about that? We got WWE coming up this weekend. We got
Go, Machete.
No more battle bots.
Battle bots.
BattleBots coming up. This
BattleBot
weekend.
reruns.
How about that matchup?
Nah, but for real though. Okay, we
Yeah,
good?
go.
Yeah.
Okay, we talk a little smack
Get it
then, no?
exciting.
Yeah, but
Okay, here I seen this is what I seen on the internet, which you can believe everything. Trade rumors. Justin Fields for Tua.
Oh no!
No, I seen him. I don't mean it's real.
Miami,
Hey,
everything.
bruh.
Yeah,
Hey.
take him off now.
I love trades. No way, I love trades. I don't like seeing. But okay, if you was Miami, would you take that?
No,
I mean,
come on.
I would think about
Justin
it.
Fields.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you would have to
If you
change
Chicago,
the
you
whole
take
face of how
all
you
over
attack.
again.
Yeah,
Same thing.
I don't know, bro.
I think.
I would take it if I was Miami. I'd take it if I was Chicago.
Yeah, I mean Chicago would definitely take it.
I
Chicago. would
think Tua
definitely
looked
take it.
ill in a Bears jersey. Let's go. He's not gonna win it with McDaniels. I think. I don't think he'll win it with McDaniels.
I think Justin Fields can be successful. You just have
I
to
do too.
put the right type of offense
Yeah.
around him.
I think as playing with McDaniels, it won't be with him either, though. That
Yeah.
would, so.
I think you got
I
to
know.
treat Fields like Cam Newton did in his MVP season, like how they use Cam Newton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was running quarterback traps.
Yeah.
Man. Like,
Yeah, right. They were favored against the Broncos in that Super Bowl,
they were.
and they got
Oh
smoked.
yeah.
The kind just rolled
They
them
got
up and burnt
exploded.
them.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
man.
terrible. Cam Newton, dude.
He played with him.
Yeah, it was wild. It was wild. That's okay though. Okay, that trade, no way. But
Yeah.
then I also saw rumors of like 3-way trades with like Broncos and Dolphins and someone. I watch all the conspiracy stuff, and so I was like, that's nuts. I would sign him. I wouldn't trade if I was Miami, but if you could trade for something that would be worth it, I could see how you could be intrigued, right? But to me, their problem isn't Tua. McDaniels isn't going to win the Super Bowl. He don't have it in him. I don't think.
I just
I
don't
don't
think they
think-
have enough pieces.
They might not.
They don't have
Well,
enough
no one
pieces.
was thinking that at the beginning of the season, though.
Well, I mean, everybody thinks that of their team
I
at the
guess.
beginning of the season,
Yeah.
man. And
Cowboys.
but when as the games play on, it's evident that you can take Tyreek and Waddle out of the game because they're essentially the same type of player. So they don't have no diversity on offense. There's no tight end. There's no big safety blanket tight end that Tua can just whip into
Douche.
and
Douche.
just body people out.
Yeah,
and
I got you.
You know, they don't have
Many teams
They
don't
don't
have
have
that,
a guy going down the sideline or who can get up in the corner of the end zone and take those one-on-ones like a T. Higgins or or a,
Jefferson.
or a Jefferson or
I got you.
who's
Chase,
that dude
Jamar.
for Seattle.
Even
man?
like
You know,
Kelsey.
Metcalf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Bro, Seattle's-
Evans, like imagine Evans
Oh, I love
to
Evans,
Miami,
dude.
man.
Yeah.
Just
I
go
got
right
you.
down across the state from Tampa to Miami.
Yeah, but at some point you got to win with what you got. You know
No,
what I
see,
mean?
so
At
you
some
know,
point you gotta
and,
win
and
with what you
that's
got.
that's their problem. You know, they're gonna once it comes down to the end of the season where the best are playing the best, those little things gonna matter. Like you don't have as much talent as the other team.
Yeah, but what do you got? 100%. Okay, open up the can of worms on the Cowboys or just let it rest?
we
Because you know once I open it, poof.
you know, I felt bad because when we checked out the last one, we were
Don't blow it.
applauding the joy for the
I know.
Cowboys fans and everybody, the world. The
First team to
Cowboy
ever
world.
lose to a 7 seed in the playoffs.
And what do they do? Right there. And
Cowboys going to Super Bowl next year.
It's like the Cowboys were seeing ghosts of Aaron Rodgers beating them, huh?
Yeah, he torched them.
ah.
Well, you know what though, the trouble's Jones. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
McCarthy's got to go, but Jones Jones don't care.
Yeah.
And the coach before McCarthy, the redhead guy, he was there for 10 years. He didn't know what he was doing. He played some ball though.
Yeah.
He could play ball, but he couldn't coach
He
ball.
played
No.
for the Cowboys.
I
too,
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he couldn't coach, and you
Yeah.
couldn't see it. But they let him run a
It was
decade.
obvious.
They let him run a decade. And I love Dak. I think he's a cool cat. He seems really cool, but he can't play big games.
No.
And everybody knows it. He can't play big games.
No.
He'll go through. If it's a big game, it's guaranteed 2 picks minimum. So that's where they're at.
With one and done.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's right. 2 versus 7. They got up to not. They got the number 2. They were gonna play home for 2 games.
Yeah, no matter
And then
how.
have to go to the 49ers.
49ers or whatever, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, one more then. Next
Okay.
year, who you think gonna be on good? One team that is gonna be on the rise that we didn't talk about this year, or that you think like who's that squad? Yeah,
There's a few.
I think
Texas gonna win that South again,
Texas.
or
is
or
tough.
will the Jags come out, and
Oh.
have a bounce back year?
Oh
Right?
no, the pack is gonna be.
Pack looks like they could be
Packers
just
good.
freakish.
I think the Jags
All
are
these
going to take
teams-
another step.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope they
The Jags
compete.
are gonna
Because
take
seeing the
another
Jags
step.
compete with the Texans would be cool, man.
Yeah.
This was
Which they did
just a
too.
trying season. Made them tougher.
Yeah.
Made everybody closer.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do. They'll be competitive again.
Yeah.
I
even
think
think
on
the
that.
Colts are going to be good next year too. That
Yeah.
South is going to be the division, man.
Forgot about the Colts because
Yeah.
Richardson will be coming back,
Richardson's gonna
and
be
he
coming
came out of the
back.
gate solid.
Wow, and that coach did an awesome job, man. And he came from the Eagles staff. Was he the
Who is
Eagles offensive
I'll
coordinator?
go look. I don't remember.
last year.
Okay, I'll go check
Who is
that
now
out.
the Indianapolis
The
head
head
coach.
coach. Yeah, they were right there. They almost snuck in.
They almost snuck in. They would have had the seed higher than Buffalo if Miami would have beat Tennessee or Buffalo.
Yeah,
You
how's
know what I
that?
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was right there.
Yeah. I mean, they
Yeah.
probably could have booted Buffalo out of the playoffs if
Mhm.
Miami would have beat Tennessee.
Oh, there would have been Miami against Buffalo ended up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who,
Yeah.
who gonna be the Texas the next year though? Right? Go
Yeah.
from 3 wins to playoffs.
There's so many of the teams and players.
I say
Bears.
the Falcons.
Really?
That team. Because Bill Belichick is going to be their
Oh,
new
he
head
did take
coach.
that job?
It's looking like it's
And
all,
who's his quarterback?
Oh,
that's who I want to see.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
right
like that
now
kid
it's the
they-
kid
this
from
year.
Cincinnati.
yeah.
And then Heineke
I liked
was
his
backup.
game, man.
He's
Though
pretty good,
he's an
man.
athlete,
He's
though.
pretty good, but watch Bill Belichick trade for somebody.
Yeah.
Trade for somebody. Make moves to get somebody there that you're like, holy
Hey, good
crap,
luck. Hey.
Bill Belichick has blank at quarterback.
And that'd be the
Whoa.
NFC South.
Whoa.
Good. Thank you for going there to make it
I
exciting.
love him, man. He's so quiet.
Well, you know what? He's gonna make that exciting to watch, whether it works or
Totally
not.
is, man.
I'm excited to
Yeah.
see it. Yeah.
My
NFC
friend,
South.
brother Jason, is a huge Atlanta fan, so
He's palm.
I told him, "Oh, Belichick, baby."
Nice. Excellent.
Oh,
Excellent.
man. But yeah, we'll see.
That's
I
the
know,
only
yeah.
coach we talk nice about.
Okay, here's a curveball. How do you discipline NFL players? That's a trick question. I'm only playing, bro. Yeah. You just gotta be lucky, and you gotta get them on your side. Okay, because I was talking about McCarthy today, not McCarthy, McDaniels, to Calais, and I said I think he's too goofy. I don't think they take him seriously because of the way he just seems. Because he's real quirky and this and that. Because I was saying earlier, I don't think we were filming. Like to me, the textbook, the kind coach is like Tom Landry, and the suit is part of it, but not really. It's just business, though. It's business. Where to
Yeah.
me, he's too much ping pong table.
Mhm.
I don't know, just stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
you're not business enough for me. I think. You know what I mean? And business ain't fake business, legit business. Like we don't waste our time. We make the most of it. We get the most of the day. And when we coach wisely. I don't waste downs, stuff like that.
Well, that's the perception from the outside because it's so.
And I could be
different.
wrong.
It's
yeah.
so different.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
But I think when you look at the way Miami has been these past 3 years, from Flores even the past 4 years, Flores, that team was starting to turn into a turmoil. That there was like a civil war going on in Miami. It was already like on the dumps. McDaniels come in. They took a huge step up. They're already like expected to be in the Super Bowl. People talking about Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
and
to
not
me,
just crazy fans.
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah.
people.
still
And,
two disappointing playoff performances though.
You know, yeah. But you look at the way the team has been taking these steps.
True.
I think this year was a step above last year.
Yeah,
Just for Tua alone.
for Tua,
For Tua alone.
the team to me, no.
But nah, I think so because their running game was way better this year than it was last year. The year before it was all Tua's passing. This year, Mostert was
Yeah,
like
it
one
was
of the
more
best
mixed.
running backs.
It was more mixed.
He
I
was
got
one
you.
of the top running backs in the league. The team is taking steps. Now I want to see how it keeps on going. You know, are they going to add pieces to help Tua be successful, or you know, or
Yeah.
what? Or are they going to pay these guys like huge amounts of money and restrict them from growing?
Yeah,
You know,
I think the team's better than McDaniels though. I don't think McDaniels can keep up, but we're gonna see.
we'll see.
We'll see. Also, in Flores' defense, because I didn't think they should have fired Flores after that season. He was being asked to throw games, right? And he told everybody that, and now he's having, you know what I mean? So, and that's what he said. I'm sure he
Yeah.
didn't make it up. So
Nah,
imagine
you
being,
know-
so that's turmoil already, right? Like, how you gonna coach a team like that? Like, fuck,
Yeah.
you gotta throw games. You
But
gotta
when,
mind.
yeah,
I'm not even gonna throw a
How
PNR
do you
game.
play for a guy like that?
Well, see, that's what I think. Like the players themselves,
Okay.
there was a lot of them that didn't like Flores at all, you know, and they didn't want to play for him. That only goes so far, of course, you know.
No, your players gotta
depending-
like you,
Yeah.
but you
And
still
it's-
gotta be the boss though.
You gotta be the boss, but
Your
those
players gotta
there are
respect
those
you.
veterans on the team
Yeah.
who are like coaches, but they're players, right? Those
Yeah.
vets.
So
on the
you
team.
use them though as
Yeah,
a coach, as
But
a head
what is
coach.
their relationship with the coach?
Well, you
Do
gotta-
they even like him, or
No.
or are they backing him?
Well, that's your job. You got to get that.
So that's
I mean-
what I feel about McDaniels. The vets on that Miami team, like Mostert, defense. What's his name? And then Wilkins and Phillips. These guys are ride or die with McDaniels. The way they talk. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you can read into it, or they're being forced to say something. But I think players can express themselves.
True.
You know what I mean? And so I see that, and that's kind of a plus to me. You know me, I like to wait about 3-4 years.
Oh no, I pulled trigger quick. Yeah, I would have
seeing,
fired
like,
McDermott
what's
years
happening,
ago.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and on retrospect, watching it, you were right. He was worth keeping around. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was. But last game, like you said, he blew it on a lot of calls that coach didn't like in that game, and we saw the game.
Yeah.
But then even me like for McDaniels, it's like you gotta come into me and be like, okay, I'm not your friend. I'm not nobody's friend. I'm still the man. This is my team. I'm the boss. But I'm so flexible to work, and I want to be cool with everybody. What do you need? What can I do to help you? But this might, you know what I mean? I'm the coach though, so I'm gonna do my job. And I think that is a good way to get respect from cats like that, because it's hard. They're making money, and the new coaches come in and are so young. So a lot of the older players must be like, dude, you're a joke.
When was the last time either one of you saw Belichick jump? Like how the coaches are. When a guy
Very
scores
animated.
a touchdown, or
If anything, it's just like maybe if it's a winning
it's
touchdown
not
of the game.
He's
Yeah.
even looking at
You don't
the
even
guy.
smile.
It's
He's
more
on
the
the
players
sideline.
are behind
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
He's still marching
Well,
the sideline.
hey, you know what? Here it is.
Brady might have got the only one from Belichick.
Maybe.
Hey, it's a new style of coaching and teaching a little bit. Because even as an educator in school now, it's all like, oh, so good, so good, so good. Oh, you took 2 steps, you never fall down. Oh, good boy. It's that kind of crap.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's wrong though. Even though they're kind of saying it's not. And it's kind of the same way with these athletes, because they're just kids. So they came out of that like, oh, you okay, big boy? Your Jaguar okay?
No,
Let me
no,
pump
no.
up your tires.
Yeah.
And it's weird.
I
It's
think
true.
nowadays too is
Like,
different.
bruh,
Like with
shut up and get in the huddle.
with these players though, nowadays it's like before you just tell the kid, I like you execute it using this technique. bam, they're just gonna do it because they're just gonna listen.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you tell them that same thing. They need to know why first.
Yeah.
Why? What you
They
mean
need
why?
to know why. Like, why
Okay,
do I
question
need
that.
to use this? What is the advantage of me using this technique? They think they're so smart. That's why, because get Google or whatever that, or information about other teams that are doing this and that, and it has no relevancy to what they're going through in their own team. But they still think they're smarter than the coach a lot of times, you know. So
Yeah, I got you.
So it's like, if you can't prove to a player that you're smarter, then they might not even respect you.
Well, then, but
Because they're not going to listen. They're not going to.
But when you're coaching, you should have an answer to almost all of it. Well,
Definitely.
you're going this way because of this. That's why. I'm not telling you that just for tell you to do that. You understand? Okay, go.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
exactly.
And let's do it again. And let's do it again. Right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
I got
could
you.
imagine like McDaniels. They could say, "Why? Oh, he's gonna sit them down, open his notebook. Let's
This
break
why?
It down. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
let's
break
go
it
there.
down
Come
to
on.
you in like 50 steps right
Yeah,
now. Sit
yeah.
down here for an hour while
Yeah.
I tell you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this coming out of your pay though,
Yeah.
because we're not practicing. Yeah,
I don't know,
I
man.
feel you.
It's such a different thing now.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Before it's like, run through this wall. Yes, coach. Bam. You know.
Yeah. Go give me one hot dog, bro.
Yeah.
Funny. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Right
What
now.
else? What else you like to throw in? Nothing. Gotta have some crazy stuff going around. I want the Kansas City commercials to end. I can't.
There's gonna be more of them. They keep
If they
winning.
if they win the Super Bowl, they never gonna stop Kansas City commercials, bro.
the KC channel.
You're gonna start seeing Taylor Swift Kansas City
Oh, don't do that to me. I can't take it. Oh.
Hey, did you see Kelsey's brother?
Oh yeah, everybody's seen that.
I mean,
With his shirt off.
but he took up the whole booth. That was her moment. Her
Right in front of
hubby
her,
just
yeah.
Holding his
tore the
tiny
nuts
little
down.
beer in his hand, a tiny
Yeah.
little beer.
Didn't
Why your
even
beer is only
look
that big?
small.
But yeah, what you drinking? One 3-ounce beer.
No shirt. Then he jumps out of the booth. You saw
Yeah.
that?
Yelled down his beer, and
Oh.
then just boom, right back in the
He
window.
should have
Lucky
crushed the can on his head.
Nobody could see what's her name.
That's funny.
I thought that we saw Bigfoot finally in Buffalo Stadium.
Bigfoot.
I don't know if
Bigfoot
he's
at
gonna
Buffalo
get
Stadium.
invited to the next. Well, they don't play at home. Well, don't invite him on the road.
Nah, you gotta do that.
Hey, Jason Kelsey,
Congratulations.
I didn't know.
he
Yeah.
retired now.
Yes.
Good
Yeah.
for him.
Good job.
Awesome guy. bro.
All the way.
All pro, probably
Went
one
out
of the
in
best centers
class.
of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he gets to go out
Yeah.
now. How cool,
Yeah.
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 That's very cool.
Way to go.
Excellent. All right, then.
Crazy bugger, too.
Yeah, that was. And as a Buffalo fan, I hated watching that.
Oh, that was rough. And right
Get
to
your
him.
Bigfoot butt back in there.
Well,
Yeah, they
until
can't-
when?
You gotta beat him.
You gotta beat him.
Gotta beat him.
Until when?
I hope this recorded.
Oh.
Otherwise, we're gonna do them again. No,
Oh,
we're
no.
not. We're not. It recorded. Okay, we good? Nothing
Okay,
else?
good, good,
okay,
good.
AFC NFC
I'm
Championship
cool.
game coming up. After that, we can do one pre Super Bowl show. Then, if you like, we can do one post Super Bowl show. Then we all going on vacation in Hawaii.
Yeah, maybe we
Until
do a
next
draft party
year.
in April.
Let's go. Hey, next game we're gonna shout out all the Hawaii boys going to the compound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
the Lions get
Zach
one.
Capono Wilson,
Yeah.
his brother, is in the Polynesian Bowl.
Yeah. Are you serious?
Quarterback, yes,
No
killing
way.
it this year, killing it.
Another quarterback.
getting like offers from all kinds of D1 schools right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard that? That's killer.
So,
That's killer.
so are the kids from
Greg Noir, my friend, shoots in Oahu. Shoots some of the Polynesian Bowl
Oh,
stuff.
yeah?
That's exciting stuff.
Lilani.
Sweet.
And the
Oh,
high
Lilani's
schools here.
pumping them out.
And who else was there? And the Radford kid.
Oh,
Hey.
I mean,
Oh.
they're all going to be playing. So
yeah.
let's
we
keep
got
an
some
eye on
kids.
them.
Yes,
Well, I
yes.
doubt they might not
I'll put
start
some names.
right away, but
But they're getting some offers, man.
That's
They're
exciting.
getting offers, free college.
Nice. Go get them.
We love our Hawaii boys.
Yeah, I'll go do some research.
Yeah.
We'll go find everybody find some Hawaii boys and we'll shout them
Dylan
out next show.
Gabriel was one of the early ones. Well, Marcus, but
Yeah.
Dylan was the start of this boom, boom, one after the
No,
other.
before Dylan was the kind.
Yeah,
Tell me it. What kind? Millen.
Millen.
Dylan.
Dylan. No.
Mackenzie.
Dylan.
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie.
Not
Sorry.
Gabriel. Mackenzie.
He was right. He
Milton
was Mililani.
Mackenzie.
He was Mililani right before
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel. How's that coming
He
out of
played
your
And,
shoes?
and Tua.
Yeah, mean.
Because he beat Tua.
Tua was at
Yeah.
St.
When
Louis.
Tua was
In
a
the
sophomore, I
States,
think.
How's that?
But he beat Tua in the state.
And then Tua beat Dylan in the States.
Yeah.
A year after that.
Well, we started our show because Mackenzie went to FSU, and FSU guy Norval is just bananas. He can't coach, and he gets a team like to go to almost national championships. So
No.
that's how crazy it is. Okay, we good though. We good.
Yeah.
We good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for
Good.
joining us.
Still love you,
no.
Bills.
Still love
Josh
you,
Allen,
Bills.
man.
Yeah, go Cowboys. Bears going Super Bowl next year. Have a great weekend, everybody. Don't get hurt on the field. Okay, aloha.
No.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Da-da-dun. Da-da-dun.